Hey my YouTube friends and family, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Marceline and today we are going to be making some Jamaican Bulla cake. So if you like what you've seen so far, please go ahead and hit that red subscribe button and join the family. I promise you our recipes are easy to follow and they are super delicious, so stay tuned. And to my returning subscribers, thank you all so much for always watching. And today's notification shout out goes to Charmaine Little. Thank you so much for always watching and commenting. So in this pot I have 1.5 cups of water. I turn on the stove so that the water can get hot enough to dissolve the sugar, but it's not actually boiling. Alright, so I turn the stove off as soon as the water is hot. After adding my sugar, I am going to add a 1/3 cup of molasses, and that is going to contribute towards the taste and the color of the bulla. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon of vanilla. I am also going to add 3 tablespoons of softened butter, and remember you can always cut the ingredients in half. If you don't want to make this amount that I made, you can go ahead and cut the ingredients in half. So after adding all my liquid ingredients, I just set the pot aside so that it can cool all the way down, and then I'm going to sort out my dry ingredients. So in this glass bowl I have 6 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm just going to grate about a teaspoon of my nutmeg, and then I'm going to add a tablespoon of cinnamon powder, and I'm also going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of mixed spice. I'm also going to add a tablespoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. After adding all my spices, I just go in and I whisk everything up to make sure that it's combined properly, and then I add my teaspoon of salt, and then I sift everything just to make sure that there is no lumps. So now I'm just going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of grated ginger. You can add more depending on you, but I'm not making a ginger bulla and I don't like ginger bulla at all. I just want it to have a little flavor of the ginger but not overpowering. So I have some dry coconut, but I'm not going to use them. I'm going to use the flakes instead because I'm saving them for something else. But you can go ahead, grate your coconut, add your coconut flakes with the coconut milk in it. But I'm just going to use some store-bought coconut flakes and then add some coconut milk. So after adding my coconut flakes, I add 1/2 cup of coconut milk, and then I'm going to gradually add the rest of my liquid ingredients until I have a firm but soft dough. Alright, so you don't want to pour everything in, you just want to gradually add it like when you're making dumplings, and you just go ahead and knead it gradually. So as you can see, the dough has come together and it's nice and soft, and that is what you want. We're just gonna put it down to rest for about an hour, and then we're gonna come back and roll it out. So I'm gonna cover the dough in this glass bowl with a damp paper towel, and then I just throw a towel over it. That is gonna help it to stay moist, and you know, just when air touches it, it will dry out. So you wanna keep it moist. So that is why we cover it with a paper towel, and then we cover it with another towel. So in the meantime, you want to go ahead and prepare your baking sheets, and you want to put some parchment paper in the bottom of it, and then in about 45 minutes time you want to turn on your oven at 350 degrees and allow it to preheat. So now that it's time to roll them out, I'm just going to lightly dust some flour on my counter just so that it doesn't stick. Yeah, and you just want to clean your area that you're working with, lightly dust your dough, and then you roll it out. I want to say when you're rolling this out, roll it to about 1/2 inch because it's going to rise and you don't want your bulla to be high. So I want to say 1/2 inch. So as you can see, mine is a little bit thick, so you want to roll out yours a little bit thinner. So that is why I said 1/2 inch. And I thought this was a perfect bowl to use, but as you can see, this was a mega bulla. It was large, so my husband suggested using a teacup. Yeah, because we couldn't find anything with the size in between this bowl and a teacup, so we opted for the teacup and made some small bulla. So the bullas are smaller than the average bulla, but that's fine. So based on the thickness of the first one that I rolled out with the bowl, I realized that my dough was a little bit too thick, so that is why I flattened it just a little bit more so that my bulla wouldn't be too thick. So now I'm just going to brush on some melted butter on the top and pop them in my oven for 15 minutes. So it's now out of the oven, guys, and they are hot and ready to be eaten. My husband is just going to cut out a tin of cheese and we're going to enjoy this bulla. So now I am just going to break one to show you the texture. As you can see, it's nice and flaky, and you can see the coconut. Yeah, I really like coconut bulla. I tried it once at a Caribbean store in New Jersey and I really love it, so that is why I bake coconut bulla. All right, and you can enjoy this with some avocado, but I'm gonna have mine with some tasty cheese. All right, yeah, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. But anyway, no pressure. You can leave a comment as well in the comment section and let me know what type of bulla is your favorite. If you like ginger bulla, if you like just a regular plain, or if you like coconut bulla, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, take care, work good, stay safe, and show some love.